This is a review of the Satu Brown brand smart home wireless doorbell. Apparently it has a 100-foot range. It's got some icons on the box there. Here's the information on it. I guess this could work overseas as well. We're here in the US here. Oh, it has 36 musics. Well, that's good. We'll go through those. And this is similar information here, and let's get this open up. Before continuing, I'd like to mention that I received this product at no cost in exchange for my honest review. In the box, you will find the button itself, the receiver, which plugs into an electrical outlet, warranty card, instruction booklet, and a small bag with a battery, a small screwdriver, but curiously no screws, and a 3M double stick tape mounting pad. Okay, first step is to install the battery in the transmitter. There is a clip here that you have to press and then pry the case open, and I wish I could say that this were easy to do, but it's kind of really not. And it's going to take quite an amount of fiddling around to get it open. Okay, I finally got that open, and then you open it and snap it open. There's a catch clip. This is the antenna right over here that just sort of stays in there. I guess we can kind of bend that back a little bit so it'll sit better in there. That should be alright. And install your battery. This is a 23A battery, 12 volt, and we install that like that and snap it closed. Hopefully the battery will last a considerable amount of time, so you won't have to go through this. This is really difficult, and I'd hate to see this mounted on somebody's house and now it's the dead of winter and the thing isn't working, and you have to go and change this in the cold as it's mounted to the house. There we are. Okay, it has a blue light on it when you press it. Next step is to pair the transmitter and the receiver. To do that, there is a small button right on the side here. You have to hold for 3 seconds until an LED lights up, and then you let go of that. Within 3 seconds, you press the button on the transmitter. Okay, it blinked for a second. Oh, apparently it paired. Let's try that one more time. It worked. It seems there is another button on the other side. Let's try that. And now if we press the transmitter, I'm going to skip the rest of the tones now. I will append that at the end of the video. As far as what it is and how it works, without messing with it to try to figure out the volume, because I kind of don't want to press the other button. Well, I guess we could try it, right? Oh, there we are. So the right button does the volume. And the left button changes the melody. This is probably, even at its loudest volume, I would say for an apartment maybe, or somewhere where you really can't have a permanent installation. As far as for a whole house, The booklet doesn't say that you can add additional receivers as such, but you can pair additional transmitters, it mentions. So perhaps it was just left out of the book that you can get additional receivers. If you could, then it would definitely work well for a house. You can have one on each floor, or one in the kitchen, one in the den, one in an upstairs bedroom or bathroom even, maybe one in your basement if you're so equipped. Things like that. It's a simple, basic thing. I mean, there's no mistaking this is a doorbell, really. But then again, nowadays, for some reason, everybody is so enthralled with their phone that when they show up at your house, they have to call. So 46 phones in your house ring, unless they're just calling your cell, of course, to announce their presence so you can open the door for them. But it's still there for, you know, the milkman, the paper boy. Those people don't exist anymore. But I still like a doorbell, and I have my own system for that. So this would definitely work well for an apartment or somewhere temporary. And hey, I mean, you unplug it, take that with you, and you're all set. You can go on from there. So I think it'll do well. I'm pretty sure this will have decent enough range for an apartment or an average size house. I really don't see too much trouble with that, and there are a few steps that you can take in the book to try to increase the range on it. Should there be a problem. They say it can be interfered with by metal objects and things like that. I mean, we got, you know, washing machines and all kinds of metal here, but obviously we're only 3 feet away, so it seems to work. So, you know, for a cordless doorbell system like that, it works. Really no problem with it. There's nothing that's better or worse than anything else. My sister actually had something like this. It was not this brand when she had an apartment years ago, and it worked for what it was. You know, it just is. I personally like a hardwired doorbell system, but for the working mom and single parent and all that kind of jazz, to plug it in and stick this up and go, it's a winner. Absolutely. This would definitely be a big score for a house for people who just want a quick, easy installation. So I like it. Once again, I have my own system set up, so I don't need to install it, but it could be good. You could even give it to your kids, you know. If they have a room they think is really cool, they can have their friends come over and, you know, ring the doorbell on their room, and, you know, their little doorbell inside rings, and that would be kind of cool. I actually set something up like that when I was a kid. Anyways, definitely a cute little thing. I think it works pretty well. I'm sure the range would be decent. A lot of people, from what I understand, generally plug this thing in near the front door. As long as you can hear it in your house, I think it's a definite win. Thank you very much for watching. I'm now going to continue with the rest of the tones. You may end the video now or keep watching until the end. And now we're back to the beginning. That was it. That is certainly quite the sound quality on there, and quite the songs, as a matter of fact. I picked up at least 90% of what the songs were, and there were some really interesting ones on there, I thought. So that's kind of cool if you really want to jazz up your doorbell instead of a regular ding-dong. It's got quite the tunes in it, so it definitely could be good. If you'd be interested in purchasing this product, you can find it on Amazon, and I will put a link in the video description. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.